Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, you will see how easily you can customize the Angular Dropdown List component using built-in templates. The Angular Dropdown List supports several options to customize list item, group title, header, and footer elements. Looking at this example, you can see the Angular Dropdown List pop-up, showing employee names and images. Each list item is split into two columns, one for the name and the other for the image. You can see the pop-up has a customized header and footer. Okay, now I will show you the code snippet to achieve this customization using my existing Angular Dropdown List application. Let me open my existing Angular application, where I have added the Angular Dropdown List with basic properties. I have bound employee names as the data, and mapped the appropriate data source field to the field's property of the dropdown list. I have set the placeholder property value as select a name. Follow the link provided in the card to learn the basics of adding an Angular dropdown list to an app. You can also find a reference link in the description below. Now, I will run this example using the command ngserve. So, you can see the dropdown list showing employee names. Now, I will show you how to add images for list items. To customize drop-down list items within the drop-down list code, first I create a template using the ngTemplate tag and assign it to a template reference variable, item template. I want to display employee names and their images in drop-down list items, so first I modify the existing drop-down list data source by adding one more field, image with appropriate values. To add the employee images, I define division and image elements inside the item template section. Then, I need to add a source path for the image using a source attribute. I set an alternate name for the image. Next, I assign the name field to another division element for adding employee names. To access the data source field here, I created a temporary variable named data. I also defined a few CSS styles for this item template. So here, you can see the drop-down list component showing employee names and images. Now, let me show you how to add a header to the drop-down list pop-up. Within the drop-down list code, first I create a template using the ngTemplate tag and assign it to the template reference variable, header template. To display photo and employee name as headers in the pop-up list, I define the span elements with the text, photo, and employee name. I have also defined few CSS styles for this header template. And now, you can see the drop-down list pop-up displays the text, photo, and employee name as headers. If you would like to show the total list item count at the bottom of the pop-up, make use of the footer template. Within the drop-down list code, first I create a template using the ngTemplate tag and assign it to the template reference variable, footer template. Then, I define the span element with the text, total list items 8. I have also defined a few CSS styles for this footer template. So now, look at the drop-down list component. The pop-up is displayed with the text, total list items 8 at the bottom. Next, I will show you how to customize a drop-down list selected value. I want to display the employee name with an image when selecting a value. To do this, first I create a template using the ngTemplate tag and assign it to the template reference variable, value template. Next, I define the division and image elements and access the data source field, name, through a temporary variable named data. Then, I set attributes like source, alternate name, height, and width, and added a source path for the images using source attribute. I also defined a few CSS styles for this value template. So, you can see the drop-down list, and when I select an item, it shows the employee's name with their image. Next, let me show you the steps to group these items using the group template property. First, I need to define one more field, country with appropriate values, on each object of the existing drop-down list data source. Then, I map this newly defined data source field, name to the group by option. I want to display the country names in bold and italic font, so I create a template using the ngTemplate tag and assign it to the template reference variable, group template. To access the country name, I add the country field to the bold and italic HTML elements, using a temporary variable named data. Now, when you look at the drop-down list, the data items are grouped under the categories USA and England with bold and italic font. Finally, let me show you how to customize the drop-down list with a no records template. Let me define a template using the ng template tag and assign it to the template reference variable, no records template. Then, I add a span element with the value no data available and remove the properties data source, fields, and placeholder from drop-down list code. Also, I remove other templates from the drop-down list code. Now, when you look at the drop-down list, the pop-up list content displays the notification, no data available. In this video, we have seen how to customize the Angular drop-down list items, selected values, and group title. We have seen how to add a header and footer to the drop-down list pop-up. Finally, we saw how to customize the drop-down list with a no records template. If you would like to see the working example, you can download it from the GitHub link in the description below. You can also check if you qualify for our community license, giving you a free license key for our entire Angular suite, with the link in the description. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.